my friends, it is Cassie here and I am so excited for this video. You have no idea. I have been looking and looking for a video on YouTube that talks about plus size workwear essentials, and I've come across a few good ones. There's also some great regular size workwear essentials that a lot of people have done, and I have found them very helpful, but I wanted to make my own video because I am certainly plus size. It is not changing anytime soon, and I am newly going back to work. I took a little break for about a year from working because I had a little baby boy and I stayed home with him for a year. But now that has come to an end, so I'm going back to work, and I kind of have been freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I need some clothes to wear, and my body has changed also after having a baby. I ended up having a C-section, so my recovery was a little bit longer and harder than a normal birth would be. Any birth in general is definitely a process. You know, your body goes through a lot. But I wanted to just share my top 10 workwear essentials. If you are starting a new job, if you are going on an interview, if you are thinking about going into a career where it is a business casual to business formal environment, I hope these tips will help you in some way or another. So let's jump right in and get started, and I hope you like it. Okay guys, so my number one tip is to get some good shapewear. Shapewear is so important because guess what? Your clothes are not going to look good no matter what you wear if you don't have the proper shapewear. So my top picks are here, and like I said, I am definitely a plus size girl, and I'm well endowed on top, let's just say. So I have a really hard time finding bras. This particular bra I absolutely love. It is by the brand Ambrielle. And what I love about it is that the cups it's underlined. And I like that because I need the structure. It is rather thin, which is nice. There's nothing going on, you know, there's no lace or anything like that. And that's important because when you wear like little basic shells or anything to work, you don't want to have like stuff popping out. You want to make sure that the bra fits you properly and there's no like extra boob spilling out on the top or on the sides. This is a super soft material. It fits well. I recommend getting a couple bras in neutral colors, so like black, nude, white maybe, that can carry you over to, you know, wear in your work wardrobe. Also, this is kind of embarrassing, but maybe not, because I feel like you guys do this too, so I'm not sure. But these are just little shorts with a little thing of lace on the bottom. Let's see, who are these by? These are by Maidenform. I believe these were purchased at either Walmart or Target, maybe, I'm not sure. But basically they're just like lined shorts. I don't particularly enjoy wearing a slip underneath my skirts and dresses. I don't find that they're helpful very much, and also I get chafing on my legs. So these little shorts have been a lifesaver and have allowed me to be comfortable and wear skirts and dresses to the office. So I recommend you get something like this. Also your underwear, I'm not going to show my underwear right now, but your underwear is really important. When you are choosing underwear, I would be mindful of the fabric and make sure that you can't really see any panty lines or anything like that underneath, you know, your trousers or your skirts or whatever. Number two, I would say a pair of nude pumps or wedges are essential for your work wardrobe. They are just so transitional for every single season. You can literally wear them with anything. This pair that I have here is by Franco Sardo. I believe I got these at Nordstrom. They're not too high. I really like the basket weave detail here. I think that's great. And they're super, super comfortable. I have worn the heck out of these and they probably need to get cleaned. But a good nude pair of pumps will never steer you wrong, even for our plus size girls. I always find that a little wedge like this or maybe even a kitten heel or something, instantly dresses up your outfit. So if you are like me and your feet kill in super high stiletto heels, you don't have to wear them. That's totally fine. But finding a kitten heel or a little wedge that is super comfortable will instantly make your outfit that much more dressed up. Thirdly, I recommend finding a good pair of black pumps or wedges. These are relatively new. You can see I got them at Nordstrom Rack. The brand is Naturalizer. You can see they're not a super high heel, but what saves me with these is that they're a block heel, and so the heel is much thicker. It's much more substantial. When I'm walking, I feel totally confident and comfortable. I don't feel like I'm about to tip over any second like I do in a stiletto or a super thin high heel. But a black pair of pumps also will transition you from winter to spring to summer to fall, and you can basically wear them with anything, including blues and browns and all those other neutral colors. I think black goes with everything. Guys, my next essential is a good pair of trousers. These trousers are actually from Dress Barn. I love Dress Barn for workwear, and one of the things that I really like about it is the fact that it's got a really nice fabric. I also love that it is stretchy. That is super helpful. And I really dislike, even, you know, plus size or not, I really have always disliked having like a button and zipper on my trousers. I prefer just the pull-on style. It's just more flattering for me, and I don't have to worry so much about bunching or gaping or anything like that. So these are a pull-on style. You can see they're really super easy to take care of. I just recently got them. Again, they're from Dress Barn, and I recommend having a nice color. This is a nice taupey kind of color that goes with a lot. I also have them in navy blue, black, and gray. So I recommend getting a good pair of trousers to add to your work wardrobe. The next thing I want to recommend to you is a good dress. So this is one of my favorite workwear dresses. This I purchased at Nordstrom. It is from Donna Morgan. She's got some really beautiful stuff. It's a wrap dress style. It's really super flattering on me, very comfortable, easy breezy, lightweight. The length is perfect. The only thing is I do obviously need to wear a tank underneath, but other than that, I love this dress, and I recommend you getting one that is, you know, it can be fun because you can always pair a blazer with it, but also something kind of classic that you can pair with other things. Speaking of jackets, my next piece is a jacket. I love this one. I love the zipper detail. It is a spandex kind of blend. It's a single button. This is from Dress Barn as well. Again, I think they've got some really great plus size workwear. So I tend to shop there a lot, and I just love it. It's got a nice collar. It is classic black. I also have blazers in a variety of colors, but I do have navy blue. I also have kind of fun blazers too. I would say if you're building your workwear wardrobe, start with the basics with the black and navy or brown or gray or something like that you feel really comfortable in, because they will transition really, really well for you and work really hard for you, as opposed to a blazer that is either patterned or textured and you're not really sure what to wear with it. This is so easy. I mean, I can literally pull anything in my closet and just put this right on top and be good. So I recommend getting a good blazer. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is wearing knitwear instead of blazers, because sometimes blazers can look really harsh on a plus size woman, especially if you're busty on top. So my recommendation is to find a piece of knitwear that you love that will work well for you. This one I absolutely love. It is a Jones Studio. And again, I purchased this at Dress Barn. I swear I'm not sponsored by them. I just love their stuff. But this is a structured blazer, and I love this type of knitwear for the office because it instantly dresses up your outfit. It instantly adds polish without necessarily having to wear a blazer. Now, if you're in more of a business formal environment, then you might not be able to get away with this. But business casual with a really sharp pair of trousers, a shell, and some little black heels, you're all set. So again, don't be afraid to wear knits, structured knits as your third piece, because I think that that's totally fine and actually more flattering, at least on me, than a blazer is. So the next thing is a nice skirt. So this is a pencil skirt, again also from Dress Barn. The brand is Rosin Alley. I really like this skirt. It is stretchy and is a beautiful navy blue, and it's got some nice texture to it. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it's got some really, really nice texture. It fits well. There's no slits in it, which I don't particularly love slits, so I was kind of glad to see that. Kind of structured. Either a pencil skirt or a fit and flare is fine too, but a skirt is definitely a necessity, and you can pair it with a lot of different things. And again, don't forget, I always wear my little undergarments with skirts. The next thing I want to talk to you about is shells. So underneath your blazer, underneath your beautiful structured knit, you need to have something to wear, right? If you're just starting out, I recommend just getting some nice little shells. This is a cami style, and I actually really like wearing it with something like a pencil skirt underneath this kind of blazer that I showed you, this knit jacket. You can wear this under almost anything, including blouses and things like that. So I really find that shells are super important. If you're not going to layer, then I love the look of a silk or polyester blend shell. I think that they're really nice, and they're a great alternative to wearing a masculine like suit shirt. I don't find that that's very attractive, especially on us plus size women. So love that. I personally love little small details like these gold buttons and the tie here. I love shirts that have the little tie. This one's got a tie as well. This one is actually removable, so it does double duty for you. It's like getting 2 in 1, but any little shell is fabulous. This one is from Ann Taylor, and then this one is from Avenue, and I love those. The next thing that I recommend you invest in is a good piece of outerwear. This is a beautiful double-breasted coat that I got from, again, Dress Barn. I really like them for essential pieces. I really think they do a good job for the plus size women. So I like the little details it's got. It's a classic trench coat style. It does have a removable hood, so I love that. I live in a more temperate climate. We actually just moved, so I did live in New England, which was super cold in the winter, and I can do a whole separate video on workwear essentials for the freezing cold and the frigid because I definitely have been through that. But now I find that this is really all I'm gonna need is just a good trench coat. It's got a lovely belt as well, so find a nice classic piece that you can add to your wardrobe and wear year-round or for most of the seasons in your area. Guys, so the last thing I want to recommend to you is a good bag in a neutral color. So something that will go with a lot of your wardrobe and something that you can kind of transition between seasons and between outfits is essential. What I look for is the quality, I look for the color, and I also look for the size. So I've got 2 examples here. This one is a Coach bag. It's a tote style in leather, and then the inside is just one giant open flap. I love this if I have a lot to carry, and if I am in kind of a rush, I will just kind of throw my stuff in here. It goes with everything. It's a classic shape, classic color, and it's worked really well for me in the past. Another option is something a little bit smaller. This is a Dooney and Burke black leather bag. This one is kind of fun on the inside. I love the inside. That's what kind of attracted me to it, but it's a little bit more structured. It's only got these little handles, so it's a good bag. I do not wear this if I have a lot of papers to carry or things to carry, because I just find the size is just not big enough. But it's a great everyday bag for me because I don't really need to carry that much stuff to work anyway. So a good bag in a neutral color will never steer you wrong. It doesn't have to be expensive, or it can be a Louis Vuitton, it doesn't matter. But a good neutral bag will complete your workwear outfit and make you feel fabulous. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 10 pieces for a new workwear wardrobe. And I hope you found this interesting or helpful in some way. I really wanted to make this to address, you know, plus size women and make sure that we are not left out either, because we can be just as work appropriate and just as stylish as anyone else. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.